Changed in this city since I grew up here. It used to be that my biggest concern when I left the house was if a strange man would flash me his penis. Now, my biggest concern when I leave the house is whether or not a strange man will flash me his peace. I'm not even joking. I was at a festival this summer and a man looked at me, lifted up his shirt, exposed his strap, and he said, "Hey Ma, you think you can handle a big man like me?" I didn't know what the fuck to do, so I just lifted up my shirt and showed him my C-section scar. Packing heat now, but that's actually the perimenopause. It is. Toronto's changing, my body's changing. I just turned 39 a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, thank you. I swear to God, I thought it was the patriarchy that wanted me married to my best friend at this stage. It's not. It's perimenopause. That shit has me wanting to chase one man around the house just trying to sniff his nuts. It's true. It's true. My gynecologist actually hates it when I say I'm in perimenopause. She's like, you know you have 25 years left given your family history, right? I know. It's debilitating, these intrusive thoughts. I'm trying to name it to tame it, you know? So I am a medical anthropologist and I checked my textbooks. I'm actually not weird, okay? Pheromones are very important when you're picking your mate and you can detect them through smell. And if you remember, I did say I wanted one man. And that is because I am not a slut, okay? I'm not saying that with any kind of shaming, actually. I say that with great regret. I do. I actually think being a slut would be an evolutionary advantage at this point. I do. Because while men are not showing me their penises on the streets anymore, they're very freely doing it in my DMs. Just every day, literally in the virtual space, every day, penis presenting it to me. And quite frankly, penis is really not that impressive to me, okay? I happen to make one with my uterus, all right? He now lives outside of my body, rent-free in my house. He does, and one of the first things we went over together was that his penis is precious to himself and himself alone. We covered it, we got past it, you know? I also have 2 dogs, a hamster, and a betta fish, okay? So I play What's That Smell Enough in my house, thank you very much. I do. A man sends me a picture of anything, and quite frankly, I'm looking at how clean the countertops are. I really am. But you know, I am really looking for love, and I do want and need a man in my life. It's getting to be quite a struggle. And this is where I do blame patriarchy. Because the men, the way that they reject me, is kind of starting to sound like the job market that's overworking, exhausting them, and sort of pushing me out. I hear a lot of, you're quite overqualified. Or how about this one? This one's one. You know, I just don't think we can keep you happy long term. And my personal favorite, why don't you come in for a trial shift? And while, you know, it's a bit of a struggle in the dating world, it is actually quite unsafe now, I think, for me in the real world. I was actually supposed to be here 2 weeks ago, but I was assaulted right before I came up. And that's happened to me every single time I've booked Yuck Yuck. This is the third time. And it's actually, I don't think, a coincidence anymore. I think every time I succeed out there in this patriarchal world, somebody comes to try and keep me down. I really do. I don't think it's a coincidence. And I happen to be making these connections with a very handsome man listening to me ramble. And you know, I did know he was special the moment I saw him, because I was like, shit. He looked like he smelled good. And he listened to me tell this whole thing, made all these connections, and then he said, you know, I'm very sorry that that's been happening to you. And I'm quite sick of looking like a victim in front of men. I am, so I tried to thug it out. I was like, that's okay. Been through worse, you know? And he looked at me and said, don't do that. You shouldn't normalize that kind of behavior. It's actually violence against women. I said the only thing I could say at that point, really, which is, please, sir, show me your penis. No, because I really do think I have a position for it. You seem to have fourth wave feminism under control. You just take mindless feminism right back to the Stone Age, can you? Anyways, guys, I think that's all the time